Holding my wrist, he led me up to the stairs and took me inside a room. As soon as he brought me inside the room and pushed me on the front sofa, he removed his mask, seeing Jungkook standing in front of me. I was stunned to see him standing. What do you think of Taehyung? You will play with my emotions and create a drama, and I will let you go. My parents and my uncle will not leave you. But he was not listening to me. He put the gun on my head, and I feel like I lost my life. Priest will come here, get married without making a show. I will not do it. You want to kill me? Then do it. I know that. He couldn't do that. He pushed me against the wall and put the gun on my forehead. I closed my both eyes and stood there with my eyes closed. Then, with an aching heart, I looked, and he doesn't. I know he was looking at me. I could feel his heat of his eyes on my face, and after some time, I heard something hitting the wall very hard. I was shocked to see that he had hit his head against the wall. Seeing this, I lost my life. Blood would start falling for his head. Jungkook, what have you done? I can't kill you, but I will take my life in front of you, and I will also write that you're responsible for my death. I got scared to hear this. You will not do such a thing. Then marry me. I shook my head in negative. Meanwhile, there was a knock on the outer door. He took my hand and led me into the room and then closed the door. After some time, some voices were heard from the outside. When he returned to the room, his forehead was still bleeding. There was people and some paper in his hand. I will not. Jungkook, I want to go back to my home. If you think I have done wrong, then I'm ready to apologize and ready to join my hands in front of you. I don't want to hear anything. Just sign it. But I grabbed those papers from his hand and threw them on the ground. I was about to run when he grabbed me by my throat and pinned me against a wall. You want to kill me? Do it, but I will not sign those marriage papers. Okay, it's fine. If you don't sign, even then I will never leave you. Not if you can't be mine legally, then I don't have any problem being it illegal too. You have done the same to me, haven't you? I don't love you. Your refusal for driving me crazy. I won. He roared again. I was silenced when I see the madness in his eyes. I pursed my lips in fear, but the tears would keep falling. He blocked my way by placing his hand on the wall, holding the gun in his other hand. He just had shown more than one, and I was just left trembling. I love you so much, Taehyung. I don't want to lose you. Why don't you understand? The tone was low, but full of passion. My heart was trembling like a dry leaf. I closed my eyes. My heart was racing like a horse. He brought the bloody face very closer to my face. Why did you refuse, Taehyung? Tell me. Due to that intensity of his madness, tears were falling from his red eyes. His forehead was bleeding, and he didn't even care. I was like that. I'm not able to take another breath. I hesitated and said, Jungkook, I'm afraid of you. I can't marry you. His face was so close to mine that I could feel his hot breath on my face. I will die without you. I will take all the bullets of this gun inside me. I opened my eyes and saw the gun were placed on his chest. He did. He tear off his head just now. And now seeing all this, I was not in a state. I would not be able to take another breath. What do you want, Taehyung? I will take my life. I'm telling the truth. I will die. Hearing this, I folded my hand in front of him, and I was crying. Please don't do anything like that. Okay then, sign this paper. I started shaking my head in negative. Then he put the same gun on his chest again. I will count for 3, and after that, what I will do to myself, you will never forget for the rest of your life. You know my obsession. He started counting and I felt like I was going to die. I know he could do anything, even kill himself. As soon as he counted further, I immediately grabbed the pen. I'm ready to sign. Hearing this, he withdrew the gun. He kept the married paper in front of me. I signed while crying. I was crying so. I signed the paper. He picked up the paper and left the room. As soon the door of the room were closed, I sat on my knees. I hid my face with my hand and started crying even more because I know at how much he was mad. I was not be able to bear his madness. I was afraid of such people. And after some time he came to the room. His face was still bleeding, yet the same passion in his eyes. Taehyung, thank you so much. Let me go, please. First, let me make sure that you're really mine. I stepped backward before he could get closer to me. He was probably angry seeing me retreating like this. Love me, Taehyung. I want your love. His tone was even. I was just shaking from inside. He took both of my hands and started rubbing my face. My whole hand was covered with blood, falling for his forehead. Love me, Taehyung. I was trying to free my hand, clear my walls with your lips. Come on, Taehyung. After saying this, he pulled my waist and pulled his hand and brought closer to him, put his hand on mine. I want your love. You can't make me love you by force. I can do it. You have to do it. Even before you were creating a drama. Just do that again. Saying this, he backed away from me, closing the door of the room, and looked at. I already made my mind that I would never agree. He took my hand and led me to the bed. He took the first step toward me, and I didn't take it. I didn't want to love you, even though I like you at the first sight. But I stabbed my heart away because I hate your uncle and also his son. Because Taehyung wants everything that I like. He wants to take everything away from me. And I didn't want to love you or anyone for his family. My total universe was my mother, but she fell in love with your uncle and even forget me